Hi, everyone. We are really excited to see you next month. We just wanted to give a quick run through of how to use the showman.app website to enter your entry information for the show. So if you do not already have an account, you will need to create an account on the showman.app website. Those of you that showed in the New York Spring Dairy Carousel, you can use that same account and just log into it. So you'll select enter show, create an account, or once you're ready, you can sign in. I already have an account. We'll bring you back to the show details page where it'll show you all of the relevant information, and you can select here to jump to our website. If you need any assistance, you can email us here or shoot us a message on the Facebook page. You'll select enter show. It's going to ask you to make sure that all of your group information is the same and that you have read and agreed to follow all the show rules and waivers listed on our show page, and that you're either the exhibitor or the parent guardian. It will ask you once more to make sure that your information is the same, and it's going to bring you to the entries page where you can select either breeding or showmanship entries, and this will give you a running tally of all of the entries that you've submitted as you go through this system. You'll select new entry in the top right, and you can select either cow, group, heifer, or showmanship entry. So we're going to select the heifer show just to give you an example. I'm going to open in both the open and the junior show just to give you an example. As a reminder, all juniors must be entered in the open show. It will not add an additional fee to your entries as you go through and do them, and you only have to enter the animal information once. But you do need to make sure that you are not just selecting the junior show, that you also select the open show if you have a youth that is showing in the junior show, and that will be per ABA guidelines. You'll select next. It will ask you to select an exhibitor. So this would be where if you had an individual that was leasing an animal, you had an additional family member, or if the animal is registered in multiple names and needs to be exhibited in a different name, you would then click to add a new exhibitor, and it would save that exhibitor's information and allow you to enter that in the same group or unit that you're working on. So you will enter all of your animal's information. I'm just going to use an example one here so that I don't screw up my own. You can enter the RFID number. As a reminder, you need to make sure that your animals have an RFID number. You will enter the date of birth. Please make sure that your date of birth is correct because this is what's going to be used to tabulate the class that your animal will be eligible for. So this animal is a gentleman. And you can enter the dam information. Enter the breeder information, and that will help us for breeder points. Select whether the animal is both bred and owned, and then you would select next. As you will see, if you do this drop-down menu, it will only let you enter the class for which your animal is eligible for. So please make sure that your birth dates are correct. You'll then select next, double check and confirm that everything is okay, and then you'll be able to add your entry. You would go through and do the same thing for your group classes and other cow classes, as well as showmanship. Please be advised that you will not see an exhibitor's herd as an option. That will be a day of entry for that one, as it is being provided as a free class. Once you have entered all of your animals, and it will show up with the various exhibitors, the animal names, this will be a scrolling list that you have. You will then select next, and you have a variety of entry questions here. New York Ayrshire Club membership is required for entries, so if you have youth that have not paid their 2021 dues, you would enter in. If I had 2 youth that needed to have their membership dues paid, I would put in 2. If I needed 2 adult memberships, I would enter 2 here, and it will add the cost for those memberships to your entries. You can do pre-orders for the logo apparel t-shirts and hoodies that we had posted on our Facebook page. So you'll be able to add those to your entries, and you can shoot us an email with the sizes that you need. If you would like to be a class sponsor for $35, you can enter that, or a champion sponsor for $100. You'll enter the number of either classes or champions that you'd like to sponsor. If you have a stalling request as far as tie-ins, you need to make sure that you enter that. And if your entry includes a youth exhibiting as a junior, please enter their t-shirt size for the junior t-shirts. You'll select next, and you will see that it will bring up all of your information, the logo apparel, your classes, and your memberships. Please let us know if you have any other questions on how to submit your entries.